working with Jensen for over 5 seasons now, and I've never seen him happier. Now, he told me there were some times he was really nervous, but I didn't see it.
God! Okay. Here's
You don't know what he'll do to me.
Right now, you better worry about me.
You don't get it. He's the king.
I would say that they are directors that have done this show. I'm not looking at Spielberg or Woody Allen or anything to get inspiration. I'm looking for guys that have done this show and have done it very well.
Directing your first one is it's like riding a bike or learning something new that nobody can quite give you any information until you actually go through it.
And we have a dead priest down the ground here.
We have a dead priest? I'm here, say goodbye, you know me, till time, come back, over here, kitchen, we're out.
Okay. Great.
Good? I'll be in my crib.
So now,
Well, luckily I haven't had to work with Jared yet, so ask me tomorrow. And I haven't had to work with Jensen either, so I hear he's just a horrible, horrible person to deal with, but, you know.
I'm the actor now. Oh, I'm the actor, Jensen. Thank you. What do you want?
so you're left-siding him?
I don't understand the question. The challenge of acting in a show and directing it is, you know, getting outside, being outside of it all, and then having to put yourself in the middle of it and become that character. And when you're that character, how do you judge that performance?
It didn't pan out. Wow, that seemed pretty rocky over there.
Well, it'll be better, okay? Stay through.
So Jensen will be directing and acting.
Directing and acting at the same time. We'll see whether he can actually hold that bit together.
What's another way to kill a lamia?
That's the real test.
The scenes that Jensen was in A Weekend at Bobby's, I thought would be in some ways more problematic for him because now he's in front of the camera, but he should be watching from the other side. So I wasn't sure how he was going to, you know, not so much handle it, but just take that into, it's a different way of thinking. Because as a director, you're basically the audience. You're observing what the actors are doing. So he has to kind of disassociate what he's doing on camera and think it through.
Is the eyeliner too low?
Yeah.
All right, go hard. Yeah.
Take 3, it's always...
It is difficult not seeing what I want to see in you know, being able to sit behind the monitors and watch the scene take place and knowing whether or not I have it or not. I just have to trust the guys that shoot it and my DP and my camera operator and you know, when I'm done with the scene, I just look to Brad or Serge and be like, guys, and they'll give me the nod, yes or no, and we've been working long enough together to where they know whether the take is good or not. So as someone who wants to be in control of what it looks like, it's a little it's hard to relinquish the reins a little bit.
At the very end,
Playback. Let me see playback.
play that one back, please.
He told me that the wood chipper sequence, which took a couple of nights, he said he had nightmares about that scene, and that he was really concerned about how it was going to work out.
Need to see any branch works coming out of our set piece, or like we talked about before, we don't go past this section.
We're going to see it in the nighttime, so it won't go down.
Do you see off it? Can we put a dam there somehow and green it out, or? We're going to pull this one out.
Did you see that in a cut, or?
She gets hit with that goop. You're just going to catch a piece of the end of that, or how much? Turning. What are you seeing? Are you seeing Bobby? Are you seeing?
There was a lot of technical difficulty and intricacy involved in that scene, and I think it would have been daunting for any director, no matter how experienced.
To do the wood chipper scene, you need a lot of setups. And when you have a night exterior, the order in which you shoot is really important because you don't want to keep having to move the lights around and end up back in a lighting setup that you've already been in, even though that might follow chronologically.
What about something that's a little over the shoulder of Bobby, too?
Well, we got that.
Well, then let's do a couple. We'll try to come in and go this way and then do it this way as well, just so if you want to cut back to this in the middle of all the franticness, you can have a couple of those, it's really right in his face.
Okay, so add the single to
Adding a single.
over from the freighter, yeah.
All right. Locked up traffic-wise? Ready, Tim?
Yeah, lock up traffic.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to bring you. Got it.
So
I think that gives you the 1, 2, yeah, and then pow.
This is the so it's riff, turn, and then just throw it back to us.
Yeah.
Put an arm there.
And then it's back.
Jim, right?
This was actually kind of the one scene that I was the most nervous about because it's the big action sequence of the episode.
The effects on our show are spectacular, and yet at the same time we try and keep them within a realm of somewhat believability if we can. Sometimes the effect isn't even noticed, and that's a good thing because you want it to just flow smoothly with the story and let the audience be in the story and not take them out of the story by being too flashy or too big. In that case, a lot of times the directors might have a certain idea. Jensen might have had a certain idea on certain things, but that's why we have Ivan and his crew to come up with other ideas.
I only said that to get you over here.
How was that for the set?
Yeah. You good?
I'm good.
That was great. Moving on.
Okay,
let's get this girl cleaned up.
So Jennifer.
I thought your chipper was broke.
I just said that to get you over here.
If you could describe Jensen's directorial style in 3 or more adjectives, what would you say?
Smart. Efficient. Generous.
Jensen in 3 words.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Professional, yes.
Okay, well, that was the whole thing.
He's been absolutely organized. I know that's a really nerdy word. Organized.
Yeah.
Really
Gracious to everybody. He's like so grateful to be here.
Very conscious of everybody's positions and very respectful.
And actually, too,
He did his homework.
His style is concise, efficient, and creative.
Jensen as a director, I'd narrow it down to 1 word. That'd be the Fonz.
1 word to describe the director? It's easy. Rookie.
Ooh! Juicy fruit. I
always enjoy working with Jensen. He's a good guy to work with, and he always knows his stuff. But I expected good things out of him for this, but I'm really kind of taken aback at how well prepared he is and how comfortable I feel as an actor working with him.
Get back. I'm 2 states over, Bobby. I can't.
Jensen did great. He was a total pro on it. I think it surprised him in a lot of ways, the decision makings that he had to do. And hopefully it helped him become a better actor in some ways. So he knows what we go through on a weekly basis. It's a tough job.
I'm not getting frustrated with directors nearly as much as maybe I used to be, because I understand now, like, the load that this is. I understand that it is a big show to direct and to fit into 8 days of production.
I think he did a tremendous job. I can't wait to see some of it. And he kept it light on set, and he kept it fun, but he did his work, and he's my favorite director so far.
It's always different. A director that's been an actor is always going to be different. It's really nice to be asked, you know, at the end of something good, to be said, well, I've got it, but if you want another one, you know, let me know. It's a good feeling. You feel protected.
We are now, it's the last shot of this show, this day, this show. I'm mumbling because I'm trying to read next episode's script, and it's a lot of theme, which I haven't had to play so much in this script because I've been able to focus on directing. But the next one, it's a bit of a daunting script for me, and the realization of that as I'm trying to finish up directing is confusing me.
All right, folks, get some visual effects measurements. That's also a wrap. Thank you very much. That finishes Jensen Eklz off for directing the first episode. Congratulations.
Take that home. We'll deduct from the check. Yeah, thanks. What didn't I do?
For the crew and for your first episode, directorial debut, we present you with the slate.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, let's go. Well done.